Hello, 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 Scorpio, and welcome. Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome. Welcome to your February 2019 reading. And Scorpio, this reading is about love. It's February, right? Let's sit in love. What love we need to focus on, we'll find out. Um, I am in them. So I will always highly encourage that you focus on self-love and internal journeys before any other journey. But let's see what the tarot has to say. I will let you know also that on February 19th, there will be a full moon, and it's called a snow moon. And because you're a water sign, snow becomes water, right? So this is an opportunity for a purification. I am highly recommending everyone, but mostly water signs like yourself, Scorpio, to work on purification for the month of February. Okay, I did um, shuffle the decks, but I don't know. I guess it helps me talk. Either way, before I start your reading, I do want to tell you I'm going to do your readings with the vice versa tarot. I do not read these cards in reverse because that's why they are vice versa. One side is considered reverse, the other one is considered right side up. And your clarifiers will be the chakra deck that I have used in the past. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning member, thank you so much. But either way, please ensure that you have hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel so that you can get the notifications as I continue to grow within the YouTube community. So thank you in advance. Let me start your reading, okay? All right. So, my dear, you have the moon. You have the moon for relationship to self, for your admirable qualities. Wow, you have the magician. Interesting. The disowned self. Oh, wow, you feel alone. You feel betrayed. You have the Five of Cups. That's interesting. What you need to release, Scorpio, you have the Six of Swords. Oof. Wow. This is a heavy reading. And for your future, you have the Two of Swords. Jesus, Scorpio, what did you get yourself into? What's going on, guys? All right. This is February. Remember, we do have the snow moon on February 19th. So we have to work on purification. And I mean, my dear, not only are you a Scorpio, but look at this alignment. All water. All water. And then you also have cups, and then you have the magician. It's literally all emotional baggage. You need a lot of purification. Focus on purification. That should be your goal for February 19th. Just purify, detox. Literally detox. Like, I'm not big on health advice or what detox works and what doesn't. So definitely refer to someone that actually has knowledge in this field, but do a body cleansing, like internally. Take a detox program. Um, Again, please refer to someone that has knowledge in that field. But when I mean detox and purify, I mean detox and purify. I can help you with the purification portion, the spiritual purification, energy alignment, chakra alignment. That I'm good at. I know what I'm doing in that field. Um, but I would even push you, Scorpio, to do an actual detox. Okay, my dear? Let's get started. So you have the moon. So, uh, clearly we have to look at this crab down here, right? So some of you guys may be connected to a Cancer. So think of it. Think about it. Either way, your focus is on hope for love. And I mean, you're a Scorpio. Scorpios love love, right? Um, excuse me. There could be some connections to a Virgo and other water signs, Cancer, another Scorpio, or even a Pisces. I feel, Scorpio, I have to tell you this. there is more to life than just this fantasy of love that you have. I apologize for using the word fantasy. You're so crazed about love and being loved, giving love. You love love, but maybe you should address it from another angle, right? Sitting down and wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing and wanting and wanting and wanting and trying to manifest. This is all great. I'm not downplaying this at all. But sometimes, Scorpio, especially if you're focused on this one person, you could push away your luck. Does that make any sense? And that's what I feel here. I feel like you're holding on to this past relationship that it's in ruins, and you know that the tower moment passed, and you still think of the tower, right? If you look at the tower card, I mean, it's a lot of cards. Otherwise, I would actually sit here look for it. I don't want to waste the time. So just think of a tower moment, meaning a building collapsing, a relationship collapsing. Something just didn't work. You knew it was unhealthy. Maybe it was healthy at one point, but it's no longer healthy, and you know this. And literally, the ruins is what's left, and you still think that you can, through this little bit of ruins that's left, you can rebuild the Roman Empire. It may not be the right time. I'm not saying maybe later, but right now, Scorpio, is just not a thing. And the energy that you're investing into this, maybe can you just, maybe that's what the crab is here for. Can you just go into your shell and give yourself that love, give yourself that attention, devote that energy into yourself, and then maybe we can go outward. Maybe then you'll have the energy, or maybe through your internal journey, you'll be able to get this idea on how to rebuild this empire. But the moon can only do so much for you. This full moon, which by the way, there is a full moon here. This full moon is the snow moon, and it's going to eventually melt. It's going to purify. So why don't we focus internally in this month of February, in this love of love? Can you love yourself first, Scorpio? Okay? One of the things about you, Scorpio, is that you always get what you want. And this is why what sits above you is the Magician, because you literally can create everything and anything that you want. There is this infinity sign above the head of the Magician, and this is never ending. This is who you are, and that's okay, Scorpio. But just like the Magician, there comes a point where you need to change up your presentation. There comes a point where you need to do different magic acts, right? You can't continue to do the same magic act. Think of yourself as a magician, like physically, literally. Think of yourself as a magician. Let's say for a year you're booked for 12 acts. You can't continuously do the same act year after year after year. Eventually, you will have less and less and less population, less and less and less attention, less and less likability. So this is kind of what you're struggling with right now, Scorpio, at least for the month of February. So let's work on switching this around, okay? The disowned self, it's like I said, you feel alone, you feel betrayed, you feel like, and some of you guys were betrayed because you definitely have the Six of Swords. Somebody bounced on you, or you had, you had no choice but to get up and go, and that's fine, Scorpio. But love yourself first. You should not be feeling alone because that one person you keep wishing upon the star, upon the moon, upon anybody, that anything that you can pray upon, any energies, the universe, name it. It's not the time, Scorpio. Maybe not right now. Maybe it'll never be. And this is a journey that you will have to face, my dear. You can't turn your back on that. Yes, someone has turned the back on you, but you can't turn your back on you. Understand? You cannot turn your back on you. The end. Right? It sucks. But even with your cups here, notice how some of the cups are actually on the floor. They're not even standing. You literally only have two cups left. Can we take the two cups that are still standing? Look, if you turn around, there's a rose for you from the ground, from earth. And let me tell you, this full moon that's happening on February 19th, it comes in on Virgo, which is a full moon. So let's manifest, let's create. Love, love, love yourself. All right, Scorpio, you have to let this go. This Six of Swords, it's tough. It has happened, and it has, if it has not already happened, it's definitely coming, my dear. That there's no moving. There is no way out of this. This situation that you have, Scorpio, it's not healthy. It's not healthy, but you know this, and you have to let it go, my dear. There is. I wish I could tell you something different. I can't. You have to let it go. You have to release it. Okay, the thing is, Scorpio, I almost feel like you're gonna look at this reading and you're gonna probably not even finish listening to this reading, because in your future I have the Two of Swords. You're gonna remain. Look at it this way: this is you wishing upon a star, and you have blindfolds on. I almost feel like, Scorpio, if you don't even know where you're standing, like that's, I would so totally believe it. Or you're in hella denial. You're in hella denial. You can actually be caught up in a third party situation as well. And you're just not going to continue in that third party situation because they're not choosing you. This person, if they haven't already, they chose the other person. They chose that family they already had. You are the new party. And they're gone. If not, they're preparing to go. And you're just going to continue sitting here. It's almost like this is you facing the moon. Like, this is you looking at the moon, try to figure things out. And it's like, this is not the answer. So it's a, this is such a heavy reading, Scorpio. Oh man, you really need some serious self love, Scorp. You really really do. Seriously. Um, so here you have your first clarifier, and it is your crown chakra asking you for spiritual awakening. Take advantage of the situation that you're at. Fine, you want to sit there with your blindfolds and pray upon the moon, and do your full moon rituals, meditate, whatever it is that you do, that's fine. We need to switch it up. And instead of asking for this to work out for you, ask for clarity, ask for awakening to help you see what the truth is, to help you see light, to help you see and understand and comfort you to make the necessary steps for what is best for you, Scorpio. For your magician, we have abundance. Magicians can definitely manifest any and everything. And yes, we are manifesting love. This is February. It's your root chakra. Of course, this is what everybody wants to sit in. And this no moon is definitely going to be able to help you with that. Create that abundance. Ask for that abundance. And ask for that abundance in emotional health, in clarity, and in comfort. Because you are definitely uncomfortable, my dear. For your disowned self, so you have creativity. You have your sacral chakra here, asking you to sit in creativity. Scorpio, you can't continue in the path that you're in. You cannot continue to feel alone because of someone else. You have to fulfill yourself, and you have to become creative, because this cannot be the end, Scorpio. You have to rebuild. And let me tell you, honey, you are at a 10. This creativity card has a 10. It confirms completion. Whether you like it or not, it's completed. And you have to create the new beginning. Okay? I'm going to move forward with your past. Sweetheart, you have to forgive and you have to let go. This is your heart chakra asking you to stand in forgiveness. It's rough. Your situation is rough. You don't want to let go. And you want to make something work no matter what. But you know that when you force a key, it'll eventually break. And you're going to end up broken. Don't let it happen. You have the opportunity to change things. Find your balance. Instead of sitting here in darkness and being broken and being in just turmoil, turn it around. Use this new moon, this purification month, to turn it around. Make it a balanced situation. And it's like I said, and it's all a moon. I keep getting circles. I don't know. Do you have beads? If you can pray or focus on beads. I don't know why circles are. It's a thing for me. It's I don't know. I don't know, my dear. I don't know. But if circles is a thing for you, there it goes. Sometimes I don't understand why I have to say certain things, but it somehow makes sense to the listener. So there it goes. Circles. I don't know what that means. But you have if you can go between standing in two swords to using those swords to cut yourself free from this state that you're currently in and find and seek balance in abundance, that's the best thing I can help you with. That is the best advice I can give you, Scorpio. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching your reading. Please make sure that you subscribe and get notifications on my YouTube. Join me on Instagram at IndomQuest. If you want to email me, try me, indomquest@gmail.com. If you want to learn more about Indom, please visit my website, www.indomquest.com. Enjoy your full moon on February 19th, and seriously, take advantage of the moment.